Okay, guys, we made it through Christmas sober. Let's recap. I had a kind of a disaster night last night, and I had to use all my sobriety tools in my tool chest, including vaping out a window, and then just taking my ass to bed early because people started getting a little out of line, a little crazy, and a little fucking rude. You know, when you're just like the sober person and you're just having a lovely time and everyone else is still kind of sober at that point and it's like all normal vibes and everything like that. And then all of a sudden the night progresses and the people just keep refilling and refilling and refilling their wine glasses. That's when it started to get a little bit heated. Like I could tell there were family tensions between one person who gets really loud and annoying and confrontational, and like it's just not really appropriate to do so. And this is one of the people that's like closest to me in my life, so it's been really challenging for me to still keep a relationship going in the same capacity. My therapist calls it a what do they call it? A non-death loss. I had to look that up. My therapist calls it a non-death loss when you are not really grieving anything that is actual grief or death, but you still lost something. You lost the relationship and you're grieving in your own way because things are different now and they're just not the same. And it is a loss. It's a loss of a friendship or a relationship or a partnership or something that you can't explain to people necessarily why you're grieving, but you are. And that just hit so real for me. So there were a few non-death losses that I was dealing with last night as a sober person who's present in my own thoughts, feelings, and actions and feeling triggered by the behavior of other people. I'm sure a lot of you went through this over the holidays as well, right? Being sober is not easy really anytime. It's phenomenal, but it's not always easy in social gatherings. It can be really alienating and make you feel a little bit lonely and isolated and like you're the only person that really feels the way that you do. So like later on in the evening, this person told me my Spotify Wrapped was trash. I just decided, you know what? I'm going to use that sobriety Irish, what do they call it? The Irish exit or whatever. And I just fucking left. I just left the party. I left the evening and I went into my bedroom and did whatever I wanted. I was like reading, I was on my phone. Like, absolutely not. Do I need to keep myself in that situation? And always at every other family occasion, I would, sit up through the night and socialize and sit by the fire and talk. But I would always go to bed and need to take like sleeping pills or Valley or like some kind of like, pill to calm me down because I would be really emotionally stressed out. And I couldn't put my finger on why it was for the longest time. And now I'm like, you know what? It's them being drunk and turning into an asshole and their personality changes. And it's not pleasant and I don't like it and it makes me upset. And it's a non-death loss to see the person that I love losing themselves in alcohol. So what do? I protect myself. And all that kept calming me down through last night, and even when I woke up at like 3 a.m, I was lying there, was that expression that's like, grant me the serenity to grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Sorry, I'm really brain dead, guys. The holidays have been insane. That's what kept going through my mind all night long. It's just like, I cannot control this person's behavior. All I can control is my actions, and all I can do is remove myself from the situation. This person's not going to confront their own drinking problem tonight on my watch. There's nothing that I can do to encourage them to do that. They're already there. They're making the choice for themselves. And unfortunately, other people around me are doing the same thing. And the wine keeps flowing and the brown liquor's out and everybody's getting a little bit crazy and a little bit heated and saying things that are not necessarily kind. What can you do? You can protect yourself and you can leave. So that was a great reminder last night. And I just wanted to share that in case any of you are going through the same thing with your family members or friends. You always have the excuse to leave. But I normally don't. I normally don't even remember that. And I normally just sit up to be cool and to be part of the group and to participate. And I just realized, you know what? Why? Why am I doing that when I'm not having fun? And in fact, I feel stressed out. Bye. It's a great feeling to flex on your sobriety. Use it as a flex, right? Rather than be alienated, use it as like, I'm working on myself. And guess what? I woke up without a hangover today, and that is a phenomenal feeling. And we all know we suffered a million years with hangovers through the holidays before. So happy, sober Boxing Day.